Ian, it's such a pleasure to talk to you again about Gandalf. Judging from all the actors telling me that if they had to choose another part, it would be Gandalf, I can safely say he is the star of the trilogies. He is the most consistent one, isn't he?
Well, he's sent down to Middle-earth to sort it out, you see. So anything that happens in Middle-earth, small or large, he can interfere with and try and manipulate and organise. So he has to be there. Even if he's off-screen, you feel he's looking at what's going on.
It's true, and he's got conflicts of his own in this one, you know. There's a bit more of an elongated twist.
Yes, I like the sense that he's rather attracted to Lady Galadriel.
That's true. We won't give too much away, but it was a very emotional scene. This one has so much going on, you know, armies fighting, things happening after even you film. So do you get interested in the technological aspect of it all?
Well, it's very difficult watching yourself on screen. It's a little bit like looking through photographs of yourself in an album. You say, when was that? Who's that? Why did we do that? What was I wearing? Why is my hair like that? All those sort of things. So you're trying to remember, even as you see the film, the experience of making the film. But that's not what the rest of the audience is doing. They're hopefully just receiving the story. So it's difficult to be like everybody else. And I must confess, and other actors feel the same, that we didn't always know when we were filming exactly what was going on, you know? And what part of the story was this when suddenly an orc was running at you? Was it at the beginning of the film or at the end, or what was at stake and so on? And then that all becomes clear when you oh, I see, that's what we were doing. Of course, Peter Jackson knew all the time.
Well, this is what's interesting about being an actor. You make your imagination work. You don't have to see it to feel it.
You do. You have to make your imagination work. But it's aided by the fact that you're in New Zealand. And, you know, if people say it's all film technology, no, it isn't. If you see the characters up on top of a mountain, that's where we were. The actors actually were there. And the green screen, the idea of projecting the mountains behind the actors, that only happens if you're doing a pickup shot, a close-up. The actual scene will have been done up there. We went up with helicopters, you know.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, and the scenery does make it worse staying months and months at a time there.
Yes. You can't imagine that scenery, but it exists.
Breathtakingly so, I believe. You know, what's really great about that whole fantasy world is that you can interpret it in any way you like. You know, the socio-political context is there, the entertainment fantasy element is. For you, which one, you know, resonates the most? What are you most interested in?
Well, I like the idea that they're rather moral tales. Nothing in Middle-earth actually happened, but it could have done, because the characters, human or not, have human qualities, and they're capable of love, and they're capable of hatred, and they're capable of ambition, capable of being absolutely horrible to each other, and capable of caring about each other. And Gandalf, on the whole, is on the side of the positive behaviour. Let's get on. Peace, not war. Let's sort it out. But always with an eye to the fact that some elves, some dwarves, some hobbits even can behave badly, and Gandalf must be there to pick up the pieces. So that's the element of the story that I enjoy. But yes, it would be possible to read Lord of the Rings in particular as some referring to political events that were actually happening at the time they were written, you know, at the time when Europe was being overtaken by evil forces, you know, that clearly rings a bell in terms of Sauron and Mordor.